Hi, and it's Friday. I'm getting ready to brew tomorrow morning, so I hope I'll have a cool video of that. But I did want to do a little quick video on a new acquisition in the brew house, which is the Growlerworks Ukeg. I have had some more budget style 5 litre party kegs, but to be quite honest, they've fallen a bit flat for me because of the simple fact all I'm getting out of them is foam and not beer. Read some of the reviews on the Ukeg and decided, right, okay, let's go for it. Let's see if this is any good. First of all, I'd say the design is absolutely awesome on these. They look really cool, and I went ahead and purchased one. Got it, love the package, love the style of it, everything works, and decided, as it was a Friday, I'd surprise my colleagues with some homebrewed beer, which we've called the Big L, which is really our crazy raspberry blueberry milkshake IPA. So I got a little one. It's a 64 ounce or 1.9 litres for us who know the metric system, which is pretty cool to take around, and so everybody can have a taste in the office. I mean, the size of it is absolutely perfect. For a large event or something like that, well, then you're going to be looking at normal corny kegs, but for portability and simplicity, this is the package is quite hard to beat. Took it from keg, ready carbonated, dumped in there. It's got a nice line on the inside of it that tells you when it's full, and that all matches really well up with how much you actually want to fill it with. Small CO2 cartridges go in the top. It's pretty, if you've done kegs, then this is pretty much straightforward. Put it in my backpack, took it to work, put it in the fridge there. Lunchtime, come on, let's serve up some beer. And it's pretty impressive. First one had a bit of foam, fair enough. Second, third and fourth, easy peasy. Beer, people could handle it themselves. You've got on the bottom here, and I'll turn this around so you can see, you've actually got a little pressure gauge on there, which is down on the bottom. My experience so far is it goes from 0, 5, 10 or 15 psi, and somewhere between 5 and 10, pretty damn close to serving pressure. So you can gauge that up pretty well. And there was more than enough gas in a single CO2 to drive out the entire thing, and it's still in there. I've turned it off. Right now I'm cleaning it because I emptied it, so the beer this is the last of the beer. Of course, a bit of spatter and foam on the last tap, but pretty damn impressive. It's brand new, so I had a couple of leaks, which I don't necessarily understand 100%, and I'm still kind of getting to terms with how hard to twist the various parts so that they don't leak, but the quality of this looks really good. And yeah, I'm really pleased with it. And now I'm cleaning it up, so I've got some oxy in there, and you can just see this taps out pretty damn well about that pressure. So the first cleaning is also a good learning process into how much pressure I want, and it keeps the temperature reasonably well. I mean, we took it out, had it out there for an hour, people were tapping a little bit. Small glasses are a good idea because then more people can, of course, get to do it. And it's just really good. So I'm already considering a second, a third and a fourth, so that you could kind of bring more beers and take this to a party and people are going to be way impressed. On the negative side, they're a bit pricey, but it looks bulletproof, and if you're into your craft beer, I reckon this is something you could have for quite a few years before you need to do anything. And as it's brand new and it works straight out, there was no issues with it. I haven't had any reason to try their customer service, so I don't know anything about that. And yeah, by and large, I'm pretty impressed with it. Was it worth the money? Well, if first impressions are anything to go by, then I say, you know what? Yes, it is. I love it. I mean, I'll be putting things in this if I know if I'm happy having a single beer for a night. And when I'm at home, I generally just walk down to my brew shed and tap myself a pint from there. But going out to mates for a bit of a tour, a chin wagon, football match or anything like this is pretty hard to beat. So it's got a definite recommendation from me, which is why I'm making the video. I hope you enjoy it and find it all valuable. I'm still getting to grips to a certain extent with the cleaning, but that seems fairly straightforward. The only thing that is on there is not to use star sand, because all the fittings on the side here are brass, and star sand being an acid, that will actually corrode the insides, and yeah, we don't really want that. But oxy or powdered brew wash and a good rinse will pretty much get you there, and it won't have any significant amounts of contaminants actually to go bad if you dry it properly. So it all looks pretty simple. So it's Friday, Big L, big on colour, milkshake IPA, raspberry and blueberry, loads of hops. Gotta love it. Enjoy, and I hope you found it worth your while, and see you back soon.